Alright guys, I've never done this before, but I'm actually making a video and asking for your help. I made a video this weekend on Saturday morning offering what I feel was my best trading advice, and I got over 2,000 views on it on Ticker TV this weekend, and thanks very much for that. I've never had a video kind of go that big that quickly, which tells me that what I was saying resonates with traders, okay? Alright, so because of that video, you guys aren't even going to believe this. I still can't get my head around it. Some guy, how many people trade online? First of all, everyone who trades, right? Let me slide this over. This is from Google. I put in a search of day trading chat rooms and got 6.3 million results. Not that there's 6.3 million day trading chat rooms, but obviously there's a lot of Google results about it. There's a ton of chat rooms out there and a ton of day traders out there. So Google brings up all of that. Needless to say, millions and millions of traders all over the world, and tons of them run a service of some sort offering day trading advice or help, okay? So anyway, some guy decides that I'm alluding to him in my video this weekend on the averaging down part when I said don't ever average down. And he sent me no less than 5 threatening emails this weekend, ranging from stealing my members. He threatened to steal all my members to, they progressed gradually over the weekend to he was going to contact all of my followers on social media and offer them discounts to his service. And it culminated in the final email. He literally, I'm trying to think if I have a picture available. Well, you've seen the pictures on Ticker TV and on my website, which is my grandbaby. His last email, he literally said he's going to take my grandbaby's picture, deface it, put little devil horns or something, and put it all over the internet. This is a grown-ass man who's running a trading room. I'm still not going to name him, all right? But consider this, I guess, a warning shot. If this gets any worse, I will name him, and I will post those emails so you can all see it. I can't stand craziness. Can't stand it. So anyway, I'm asking for your help. I'm getting ready to talk about an example of averaging down, okay? And if you agree with what I'm saying, I just ask that you share this video as a stand in solidarity of sorts, okay? I have every right and even really an obligation to give my best advice to new traders. And I have every right to show people the dangers of averaging down. I've been doing this long enough to know that's the #1 mistake that destroys people. I've taken polls in my chat room about the worst days that my traders have ever had and what the biggest mistake they made that day, and a huge percentage of them, the answer was averaging down, okay? So I'm going to show an example here of the danger, and you can decide whether or not I'm trying to help people or I'm trying to hurt people, okay? And if you agree with what I'm saying, again, I simply ask that you share this video with anyone and everyone as a stand in solidarity with me on 2 things. One, let's help new traders avoid the pitfalls that we've all endured. If you're a trader, you know what I'm talking about. And 2, let's show people that they can't get away with threatening others online, all right? So here goes. This was Kate, K-A-T-E, and I'm using this because I heard from many, many traders that day that lost large chunks of money trading this Kate. Now, I couldn't go back and use an intraday on this. eSignal wouldn't let me go back that far and use intraday candles, so I just have the daily candle here. And I just threw together an example, all right? So Kate on earnings gaps up, opens somewhere around 41. My numbers aren't going to be perfect, but you get the point. And then runs to almost 43. Okay, so let's just say you're trading Kate that day and you didn't do anything for the opening few minutes or however long this took. Comes back to 41 and you think it's flushing out the open, and this is a good place to start. So you start with 100 shares at 41, right? There's no harm there. Okay, then it gets to 40, and now you start to get, you want to get bigger as it goes down to get a better average, right? So now you buy 200 at 40. That'll give you 300 shares, and forgive me if my math is wrong, I just threw this together, but that'll give you 300 shares at 40, 33 average. All right, that's not too bad still, right? You're sitting, okay, it's 40, you got 300 shares, and at 40, 33, you're only a little bit underwater. Keeps dropping, 39. You say, oh, look at that, the gap's filled. I'm going to go 300 more, so I'll double my position, right? So now I have 600 shares, and $23,800 now, if I did the math right. You have a total of 600 shares. $23,800 tied up. And your average is 39.66. So you say, you know what, my average isn't that far away. I'm okay. Uh-oh, it drops to 38. I'm going to go 400 more, so I'll have an even 1,000. Okay, so now I've got $39,000 tied up. And my average is 39 bucks. So now I'm a 1,000 shares. I'm $1 underwater. Well, I've been underwater more than $1,000 before. And now look at this. It's got some decent support from last week at 37. So I've got to go bigger. I got to go another 1,000. Okay. So now I've got 2,000 shares, and my average is 38. Still not that bad, but you are underwater $2,000 now. But still, you say I'm still only $1 underwater because I went bigger. Okay, then 37. Well, look, it's got some support back here at 37. So this has got to be the bottom, and I'm going to get one of those catapult bounces. So I'll go 2,000 more. So now I've got 4,000. Okay, 4,000, which is 148. If I did the math right, $148,000 tied up. But my average is 37. So I'm still not that far underwater as far as the price goes. If this keeps falling, this is assuming you have any margin left with your broker, by the way. Okay, if it keeps falling, say, you know what, I'm not even going to buy any more at 35 because I see that 200-day. So I know this is going to the 200-day. It's going to flush out the stops from the low back in May, right? It's going to hit the 200-day. So I'm going to hold off and buy. I'm going to double down at the 200-day. So let's say 34 bucks. So 4,000 more. That's a huge chunk there. And so that'll bring my average all the way down to 35.5, right? 8,000 shares at 35.5. You've got $284,000 tied up now, but it's okay because on this bounce, you're going to at least get out to even. And I don't even need to say any more, do I? Went to 33, 32, 31. Some point in here, your broker is making the sell for you whether you want them to or not. And no matter how many times averaging down has worked for you, this one trade wipes out your whole account and you're done trading. So again, I'll ask you one more time. If you understand and agree with what I'm saying, please share this video because I'm really just trying to make a point. And I have every right to do this. And again, I kind of feel like I have an obligation. So appreciate the support, guys.